Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Competition Archery Media out here at the True Ball Pro-Am, London, Kentucky. It is Sunday morning, which means it's time for PSE's Meet the ASA. This is where we come out. You know, we spend most of our time with the pro classes, of course. That's Friday and Saturday. Sundays, there are only amateurs out here. So we like to come out and meet some of these folks, you know, who are the backbone of the ASA. There's 6 pro classes, but we're somewhere between 1,800 and 1,900 archers competing here this weekend. So mostly these folks are amateurs. So Women's Known 40, that's who we're with this weekend. That is an open class in terms of equipment, so you're going to see long stabilizers, scopes, they're using releases, compound bows obviously, and Women's Known 40, so it's a known distance. They can use rangefinders. 40-yard max is their distance. And so this group here, I mean, I think this is a great illustration that we've got ladies of all ages, different stages in their life in this group. Let's go meet some of them. All right, we're out here on the Women's Known 40 range, and I'm here with
Katie Hunt.
Katie Hunt, where are you coming from?
From Owensboro, Kentucky.
Oh, not too far away.
Not too far. It's about a 3-hour drive, so.
Do you shoot all the ASA national events?
So we don't shoot all the ASA national events. We don't get the ones during turkey season. So turkey season comes precedence over archery, unfortunately, but we're big turkey hunters. So
this is a great state to be a turkey hunter. So how did you get into ASA competition shooting?
Actually, my kiddos. So I've got 3 kids. My 2 youngest ones are in archery. They actually shoot for Owensboro Archery Club. So my husband and I both help coach for them. So this is my second year shooting on this event. So
we hear a lot of those stories that parents come out, their kids get into it, and then they're like, hey, they look like they're having fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like my middle kid is like 8 up with archery. Like if he could shoot every day of his life, he would, for sure. Loves it.
So for you, what is it that you like about it now that you're a shooter yourself?
You know, I just love, I've made lifelong friends, right? Like there's people that I've never, would have met before, and we keep up with each other still that I've shot with. So it's great.
And so for you coming out here, it's one thing to be a parent watching your kid shoot, then you have to come out and shoot for folks who, this can be intimidating. How did you get past that? I mean, you were probably already comfortable with the crowd anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was already comfortable with the crowd anyway, but for me, with me coaching as well, practice what you preach, right? So get out here, overcome your fears, and, just have fun. That's my biggest thing, is just have fun.
All right, Katie, I should ask, how's your weekend going?
It's going okay. It's not great, not awful. It's my first year in K40, so I went out of 30 pins last year. So this is my first year with an open setup and, 40 yards. So I'm giving myself some grace this year.
Yeah, so a different setup from pins. Now you're shooting magnification scope. How was that adjustment for you?
It was a tough adjustment, to be honest with you. Most people think you put a scope on there, it's got to be a lot easier. It's not. It's not. It magnifies all the floats, for sure.
That's for sure. All right, thanks, Katie. We appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your round.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, continuing on with Women's Known 40, I'm standing here with
Bailey Holt.
Where are you from, Bailey?
I'm from Corinth, Mississippi, as far northeast as you can go.
All right. So this is a trip.
Yeah, about 6 hours.
Do you shoot all of the ASAs?
I try to, as many as I can.
How long have you been doing that?
3 years.
3 years. So when you came in, where did you start at?
Known 40.
You started in Known 40. Okay. So this class here, open setup, how did you get into that? What got you into archery?
So I actually started shooting with my boyfriend, and he started out shooting college at Blue Mountain in Mississippi, and then I started the next year. So.
And it was something that did you like it right away, or did it take a while?
Oh yeah, I liked it right away.
It's amazing how I don't know what it is. You just get up there and you hit something with that arrow, and it's like, yeah, I like that. What do you do back at home when you're not shooting your bow?
Well, I'm in college, so
Okay.
I'm studying in business administration right now.
Okay, what year are you and where do you go?
I am a junior, and I'm at Blue Mountain Christian University.
Gotcha. Okay. So for you, where do you see archery fitting into your life, like going forward? You see yourself doing ASAs forever? What's your hope? You want to get to the pro class?
So right now, competing with college and stuff, like I definitely see archery being my future, in my future. So I hope to continue doing this.
Yeah, the competition side of it, that's what people, some people just like to shoot in their yard. You like the competition, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm very competitive, so.
How does it go with you and your boyfriend? Is that a competition all the time?
Sometimes. The past 3 shoots, I think I beat him.
Yes.
So he doesn't like that.
I bet he doesn't. The ASA community, tell us about that, your experience with it coming in from the outside. What do you think about it?
I like meeting new people, and seeing, like yesterday, one girl came from 22 hours away. So you just see people all over, and it's nice getting to meet new people. So.
Gotcha. How is your weekend going here at London?
It's been pretty steady. It's kind of dark, but
Yes, it is.
I've done pretty okay, so not mad about it.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time. Good luck with the rest of your round.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Women's Known 40. Continuing on, I'm here with Lydia Windell. Lydia, where are you coming from?
I'm from Southern Indiana.
From Southern Indiana. Okay. Do you shoot all the ASAs?
I shoot a majority of them. I didn't go to Minden this year just because it's like 12 hours from our area. Yeah. So.
How long have you been shooting ASA?
I started in 2021. Yeah.
Okay. And what class did you start then?
I started in youth, and then I shot that for 2 years, and then I switched to Women's Known 40 instead of young adult. Yeah.
This is your first year?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about your ASA experience as far as, you're moving up through the ranks as you get older. How does that work for you? Some people come out and they're like worried about, I'm going to be shooting against these pros. But you kind of start out with people at your level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's really fun. I really like the Women's Known 40 group because there's a good amount of people my age and also older women. So you got a lot of competition. I think there's like 64 women in our class. And it's just a really good time. And I like how ASA is structured so you went out of classes. So I feel like you achieve something instead of just going to pro immediately. So it's cool.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 15.
And what year are you in school? Where do you go?
Okay, I go to North Harrison High School, and I'm going into my junior year.
Okay, going into your junior year. Now, back at your high school there, do folks know that you like to do this, archery?
Yeah, I would say so. I do my NAS program at my school, and that's like a big thing at my school, so I think they kind of know I'm into archery a lot. Yeah. I don't know if they fully understand it, but...
Now, we have to say, I'm guessing you like shooting this equipment better than the NASP equipment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a lot more fun.
Yep. Yeah.
For you, what is it that you hope to do with archery and ASA? Do you want to just keep improving, keep going up in classes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to keep improving and just trying my best to get somewhere. I'd like to do collegiate archery, so that's like the main goal, really.
Right.
So.
Lots of places out there that have scholarships. I'm sure you're probably talking to a couple coaches.
Yep, so that's exciting.
So tell us about your weekend, how it's going for you here in London.
It's going okay. I shot 14 up yesterday. Today's been kind of slow. It feels like it's 12 or 8 or somewhere, but we're getting somewhere, so.
For someone out there who, may be thinking about coming into this, it can be intimidating. I'm sure like yesterday we were talking about this range was packed. Yeah. So somebody who's new, that may feel intimidating. What would you say to somebody like that?
I would just remind them that everyone here is just to do the same thing, to have fun and to compete. So no one's out there to I'm going to beat you by 1,000,000 points or anything. It's really, everyone's a great community here. So everyone's really nice. So I would not be worried.
Does that surprise you about archery, that it is super competitive, but yet, like you said, you don't see that mean-spirited competition.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I know in like maybe some of the men's classes it can be a little bit more vicious, but I think we're all really respectful of each other and know that we're here to compete, but at the same time, there's no reason to be rude to one another. So.
Gotcha. All right, Lydia, well, we appreciate your time. Good luck with the rest of your round.
Thank you.
All right, women's known 40. I'm here with Alexis Taylor. Alexis, where are you coming from?
Northwest Missouri.
Okay, Northwest Missouri. So how far is it for you to get here?
It was 11 hours, 11 and a half.
Okay, that's quite a hike. And you said this is your first ASA.
Yes, the first one that I've shot at. Yeah.
And how would you rate the experience?
Overall, it's been great. Everyone has been super helpful. Lady I met out on the practice 3D course yesterday, she just started helping me, trying to calm my nerves because super nervous. Shooting wise, I've done better than what I was personally expecting.
Yes, talk about that.
So personally, just with my first ASA, I was just hoping for 8s across the board. Yesterday I was 24 down for the day, so 16 higher than my personal goal. So
And I've been watching out here. You've been hitting a couple today.
yeah, today it's definitely been more 10s than 8s, so again, better than what I was personally expecting.
So what made you decide to come to a national ASA?
So my boyfriend, he shoots the Open 45 class. So the past 3 years I've come with him, I've seen it, I've been shooting back home at the local clubs, and finally he convinced me, like, hey, just shoot. You know, you don't have to do great, but it'll get you out there and prepared for later on.
Absolutely. So is this now, with your first one under your belt, is this something you feel like you'd like to do more of?
Yeah. Yes, it's definitely something I want to do more of. Sadly, the next one that I can get to with work is not until the Classic, but I already have an idea of what I need to fix in the next couple months to hopefully do a little bit better.
Yeah. What do you do for work back home?
I work nights at a building manufacturer, so it's a lot of physical labor, but it also this year has helped me build up my strength. I've been able to turn my bow up a lot more than what I was expecting to.
So when and how much when do you get to practice, and how much do you get to practice?
Every weekend back home, there's a shoot within an hour of us, so I can go and shoot 40 targets on the weekend, and then I try to once or twice a week shoot in our backyard, but we can only get 20 yards, so it's not perfect.
So would you say that for shooting, for coming and competing, you've been to the events before, but would you say that you felt apprehensive about coming out and shooting the first time?
Oh yes, I was super nervous, especially doing a known class. I know how competitive it can be and like on point everyone is, because 30 up is normal in a known class. So I knew I wasn't going to play super great, but everyone has been super nice, not really competitive in your face meanly. It's been all in good spirit. And
yeah, that's what we seem to hear out here, and that's what I wanted to get to. I told you I wanted to talk to you for being your first time, because I always like to hear how people get over that initial, I don't want to go out there, because I'm sure yesterday this range was packed.
Super packed. We didn't get started until our shoot time was 11:30. We didn't get started until almost 12:10. So just waiting for the previous people to get off and get all the way down here to the very end. So. I
bet that didn't help your nerves having to wait.
No, it did not. It did not.
All right, Alexis. Well, thanks for coming out. We appreciate your time, and good luck with the rest of your round.
Well, thank you.